G'day, it's Mark and welcome back to the channel, and doing a little bit of a road trip to the farm in my ML430. So I just gave it a bit of a wash before I head off. First decent wash it's had for quite a while actually. It's come up pretty well, so hopefully it'll be a good trip. If you like road trips, you can check out my American trips I've done across the States in 66 Dodge Monaco, 70 Torino, 71 Chrysler Imperial, 68 Chrysler 300, and a 78 Mercury Colony Park. Plus my AU two-part AU Falcon episode where I drove that and had a mechanical issue with it. But anyway, this is going to be a video on a road trip to the farm, Victoria through to New South Wales in the ML430, so hopefully it'll give a good account of itself. There's mega mileage on this car, 427,000 Ks, and touch wood, it's still running really well. Had it serviced, and you know, hopefully won't have any issues. But yeah, it's a really nice car, really like driving it. It's got a factory sunroof and leather interior and all that sort of stuff. I've got to load the back up. I'll fold those seats down, take some lawn mowers and other bits and pieces, chainsaws. Got to do a fair bit of work on the farm, so always like going there, although I don't go there very often. But yeah, looking forward to it. So yeah, follow along for the ride if you're interested, and make sure you please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Lots of old car history on the channel, but also other stuff like this as well. So I'm just loading up the ML. Got two lawnmowers in there, chainsaw. Got to get a extended saw as well. Got two-stroke oil, normal oil, some fuel, but I'll top that up as I get closer to my destination. The mowers are for the farm, to do work on the farm, so yeah, good to see. Hopefully the trip will go well and the ML will give a good account of itself. So I left home at about 4:45 in the morning, and car's got 427,143 kilometres on it, kilometres. So yeah, it's not pitch black, it's sort of, you know, it's very, very early light, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a good trip. We'll stop for some breakfast just outside of Melbourne, and then yeah, with luck just keep powering through, and should make good time hopefully. Bit of a miserable day, but hopefully it'll clear up. We're just heading out of Melbourne now, and grab some breakfast shortly. And yeah, had a good run through the city. I guess leaving early, you miss all the traffic, which is always good. So it's just after 7:30 in the morning, and about 19 Ks away from Benalla, heading towards Sydney. And yeah, good trip so far. Car's running really well, staying nice and cool. Got about half a tank of juice. It does like the fuel, the old ML430. It's not exactly a Prius, but that's okay. And as long as it keeps running properly, that I'm happy. After driving through some pretty heavy rain, it's still overcast, but it's cleared up now, which is good. So yeah, we'll just keep travelling along, and like I say, touch wood, no issues, and hopefully make good time. Just crossed over into Albury, and yeah, the rain's come back, so it's probably going to be steady, I think, for most of the day, but hopefully it will clear up as we go further into New South Wales. Although looking at the forecast, it looked to be getting worse than what it was in Victoria, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Got just over a quarter of a tank of fuel left, and yeah, I mean, the car's doing pretty well. It's sitting on about, what, just over 2,000 revs, 2250 revs at about 110, a bit 112 12 k's an hour. So yeah, making good progress. Just getting close to the turn off to Wagga Wagga, 2 k's ahead. So just filled up with fuel at Holbrook. The ML430 does use a lot of fuel. I mean, I've driven across America in, 440 big block V8s and things like that. So, I mean, using a lot of fuel's not really a big deal, but I filled up when I left Melbourne, before I left, and then I just filled up in Holbrook. Took $125 of premium unleaded. I mean, it was dear though. I mean, I filled up in Melbourne and it was I think it was $1.98 for premium unleaded, 98. And then I filled up just here at Holbrook, it was $2.24 or $2.25. So it was like, 26 cents a litre more expensive. Bit of a rip-off, really. But it is what it is, right? So I'm estimating that to drive there and back will cost me about $500 to drive to Sydney, and that's a return. Now, that's a fair bit of money. Like, I've got a wagon, an E350 wagon V6, and look, that'll get from Melbourne to Sydney like on one tank of fuel pretty well, which might be $130, something like that, 140 max. So look at the difference. But I think that's a 7-speed auto. This is probably, 4-speed auto or something, or 5-speed auto. And it's a heavy vehicle, 4-wheel drive as well, and a V8. All good stuff. So anyway, but car's running well, and hopefully that, touch wood, continues. So just keep going. Still lots of rain. Looks like it's pretty set in. I looked at the forecast, and I think that's forecast for the rest of the day. So see how we go. Yeah. So as you can see, it's definitely set in, the weather. But whatever. Let's also get there in one piece. Oh, here's an interesting car on the back of a truck. It's a 57 Chev. Oh, that's cool. Someone's project. Looks like Persian sand or something similar to that. Just went through some really heavy rain over the mountains. I'm not sure what mountains they are, but just out of Holbrook, heading north. And but now the weather seems to be clearer up ahead here, so that's good. So hopefully, hopefully it'll fine up. It'd be nice just to drive through the rain or drive out of the rain and get some dry weather. So anyway, it's good it's cleared up. Okay, arrived at the farm. It's raining, there's a thunderstorm happening, but just quickly going to check out the place and have a quick pit stop, and then I'll head to Sydney. I'll come back to the farm in a few days. Yeah, there's a big electrical storm going on at the moment, so the ML's done a great job, touch wood. So I'm just going to go in the house for a while. You can see, I would say it's real heavy rain, although I drove through some very, very heavy rain. Need to clean out the gutters and stuff. Cool. Needs to be cleaned out so it drains properly. They definitely need doing. Ideally bring a ladder up with us. But anyway, the house inside looks fine, so it's all nice and sealed up, no animals or anything in there, so that's good news. Definitely need to come and mow the lawns, which we'll definitely do. Hopefully Gerard will give me a hand Saturday or Sunday. Get the grass out of the gutters and just, mow the lawns and stuff. Just make it look more presentable. I'm going to also cut some of these branches down, this tree with the chainsaw. And because it's not really hot, I might even make a fire over there and burn some stuff off, but obviously you'll mow all this first, so there's zero fire risk. But yeah. Anyway, it was just a quick flying visit on the way through, and off off to Sydney. Alright, so we're just gonna drive out and unlock the gate and stuff, so. The grass has grown up quite a bit, haven't been around for a while, so I want to make sure we sort this out. I would normally mow like a driveway path and then, you know, mow around the house and all that kind of stuff, so do that over the weekend. So I made it to Sydney in one piece. The ML went well, and going to head down to the farm and do some work down there with my mate Gerard. You may remember Gerard from the video we did on his VP ute. Check that out, that episode, if you haven't seen that. Here's Gerard walking behind me now. So the ML's chock-a-block full of stuff, but we're going to take the VP Holden 5-litre S-Pack ute down to the farm. Here it is here. And good number plate, XK if you like Ford Falcons, and 770 if you like Chryslers. I guess it's a bit of something for everyone. So I'm gonna put the mowers in the back here. Just took the car for a bit of a run. Doesn't get a lot of use, but does it, Gerard? Does it get a lot of use? No. 5-litre V8, I think it's a 93 build VP. I've done the VN Commodore History Series. I'm doing the VP as the next model. So check out the VN episode if you haven't seen that. But yeah, so we're going to load up the ute and then go to the farm. All right, so we just transferred some of the stuff out of the ML into the ute. Here's Gerard. G'day, Gerard.
G'day.
Thanks for volunteering your ute go down the farm.
Give it a run.
Give it a run. It'd be good for it, actually, to give it a good run. And I've got the lawnmowers, a couple of chainsaws, and a few other bits and pieces just to do some work down there. So yeah, looking forward to going down there tomorrow. Should be fun.
If we don't have enough work to do here.
That's right. Heading off on our way to the farm, Gerard and I. Five-litre Holden ute, VP S-Pack. It's a good looking machine. It's got about 170,000 Ks on it. Sounds good. Wait for me, Gerard. On our way, Gerard?
On our way.
Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. So the farm's a couple of hours away, and looking forward to the trip. Should be a bit of fun. Taking the 5-litre VP Commodore S ute on the journey. VK 75, so I'd say that is. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that, beautiful. I love the colour. Just on the way to our destination.
Chrysler's going to come past.
Oh, cool. That's not a Chrysler by Chrysler, Gerard.
That's a nice Mercedes.
That's an E-Class. I don't really like that model.
That's the base.
The tail lights, I don't like that. Where is it?
Coming past our two-door.
Oh, coupe. Oh, wow, that's nice. Beautiful, look at that. How good's that? VP. My brother had one of those, little brother. I'm not sure, is that a VF, VG? Not sure. Matthew had a VG, a green one, remember that? 318. And here we have is that a CL?
Yeah.
That's nice, or a CM. I think it's a CL. I like the wagons. That was the best looking of that body style, I feel.
And after this,
Another Charger. Very cool. Just filled up with fuel in the V8 Ute. And, oh, look, you know, I couldn't avoid this. They had a couple of Matchbox cars in the counter. And little AMC and a Volvo. I thought, yeah, I'll buy those. The VP V8 S-Pack Ute has been performing admirably so far, and making our way to the farm. Got a fair bit to do. Called in at Bunnings. Got some paint, and I've got some marine ply. I want to do some repairs on Garage. So yeah, looking forward to the day and getting some stuff done with my best mate Gerard. What a coincidence, we've seen another Holden Ute right in front of us heading the same direction. Pretty cool, bit of Australiana there. As time goes on and we lost our Australian manufacturing, our car manufacturing industry, don't see these sort of scenes too much these days. Yeah, I want to paint those eaves up here, and maybe the garage as well, see how we go for time. Alright, gonna unpack this crap and get onto it. Get the mowing done by hand, but we don't have a ride on, so it does the job. Clear a path around the house and the driveway. Yeah, getting it done. It's certainly hot work. I think it's about 27 degrees, something like that. Is it centigrade? I think so. Yeah, so it's quite warm. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit or whatever. You guys can work it out. It's either Fahrenheit or centigrade, I can't remember which. Anyway, it's about 26, 27, and it's quite hot. And got a lot done so far. I'll show you a bit later on what we've done, but just stopped for a bit of a break, drink some water, and we'll have some lunch. Probably the next half an hour or so, just stop for lunch. Made really good progress, got up just after 10, and so been doing this for probably a couple of hours now. So yeah, making really good progress. It's worth keeping the place looking tidy. So I've mowed quite a bit now around here. Got to fix that hole there with that marine ply, and mowed all this. Probably mow a bit further out from the house. We've done all that down there. I'm going to cut that bush back as well. I'll mow out here. So we normally have a fire just there, so do that as well. We've been sort of going non-stop, Gerard and I, so we've done a fair bit. Probably mow a bit more at the front here. Yeah, that's my little Citroen in there, GS project. Check out the episode on when I got that delivered. Yeah, it's good. Probably gonna have lunch now, I'd say. Then we can just finish up a bit more. I might just trim some of these branches back, mow some more lawn. I want to clear the gutters out and do the painting up the top here. Here's Gerard. Been working like a trooper, I'm going to say, because I can't say other terms these days. It was politically incorrect.
the camera button and push the lawnmower.
Yes. How you going, Gerard?
Lunch?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to stop. I had some water just a minute ago, but I think it's worth stopping. It's good. I'm just doing a little summary of what we've done so far. It's quite a good amount in about 2 hours with 2 push mowers. Yeah, got to poison these blackberries. Got some Roundup. I'll kill it with that. Then we mowed around here. Probably going to go around this big pine tree and do some more. There's a cherry blossom here. We used to actually stay in this place here, which was like a garage come sort of little cottage shed that we used to stay in. And years ago we used to stay in a tent down the valley. So this was luxury. And then we put this portable in, which is quite comfortable. So, all right, let's get some lunch. We've got to do the gutters. Done the other half already. And I've done this bit here. And then I've just done the other side here. So I've done all these gutters already. So that's good. Pulled all the grass and bark and leaves and stuff and mud out of there. All right, Gerard, that was time well spent. Gutters are all clear now, all the grass. See all the crap down the bottom there. And now I want to fix this with some marine plywood, which is weather resistant. So let's see how we go with that. That'll do for the moment, just a temporary patch repair with some marine ply. So that's the awning painted. What do you reckon, Gerard?
Very good.
Good job? Not bad. Just preserves it from rotting away. So yeah, I think it looks a lot better. Okay, I'm going to pack up the ute. It's been a very productive day. Thank you, Gerard, for all your assistance. I appreciate it. We poisoned the blackberries and trimmed back the lavender and mowed the lawns, and I did get to use the chainsaws to cut these limbs down, but it's not mission critical. Painted the awnings, cleaned out the gutters and just mowed around the house, so come back and do some more later. But pretty happy. Also poisoned all these blackberries down here and fixed that hole there. So yeah, pretty happy. So thanks, Gerard. Really appreciate your help. And yeah, feel like it was a very productive day. We got a lot done. Well, it was a very, as I said, productive day. I would have liked to have done maybe some more of this here, but do that next time. Same with this, like maybe do some more up here, but it was good. Gerard did a great job giving me a hand. What a good mate. Had a good trip up in the V8 Pack VP Commodore. Quite a rare beast now, 165,000 Ks on it. Thanks, Gerard, again for all your help.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Nice day.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of work, wasn't it?
Yeah, you cheat something though. So.
Yeah, it was pretty hot, but brought plenty of water and stuff. So thanks again for all your help. And now we're heading home. And then I'll be heading back to Melbourne in the ML430 tomorrow. So yeah, it was a really productive trip and nice to catch up with friends and family and just get some stuff done as well. So good times. Putting the Aussie ute to work today, and took all the chainsaws and lawnmowers and everything else down to the farm. No dramas at all. Not bad for an old VP ute, is it?
If it gets us home.
Yeah, it'll get us home.
Of course it will.
I'm confident it'll do that. So heading back now to Sydney. It's just after 6 a.m. and hopefully we'll have a good trip back. It's been quite a lot of rain, but I think the forecast is to have pretty good weather between Melbourne and Sydney, so hopefully that's the case. So yeah, it was a great trip. really enjoyed it. So thanks again to Gerard for all that. The help he gave me, particularly on the farm, and it's great. Thanks very much. So it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and just stopped outside of Goulburn for a quick break. Egg and bacon McMuffin. It's not an ad buy for McDonald's. And a coffee. It's a staple of the road trip, I think. Depends. I'm sure other people watching will go, well, there's healthier choices, which I'm sure there are. But anyway, the car's going well, touch wood. And yeah, we're making good time, and got through most of the city traffic because we left early, so there wasn't too much to contend with. So yeah, we're just out on the open freeway now, so it's good. Should be a good trip. It's the outlook where we are at the moment. So I've just pulled off to the side of the road, just have a bit of a break. And we'll get back on the road shortly, and probably next time we'll stop. Might be, depends on how fuel goes. Maybe Holbrook would be good, and I'll fill up with fuel there. The other thing is we've outpaced the rain now, so it's a beautiful sunny day, and certainly got cooler. It's gone through these southern highlands. You know, temperature dropped from about 18.5 degrees, 18 degrees down to about 12. So it's quite a big difference. So I just put the heater on a little bit, but yeah, nice to have a sunny day though, so I don't have to contend with the wet weather. Just driving through Yass now, and car's running really well, so touch wood, and it's a beautiful day outside, about 16 degrees now, so yeah, going well. Just filled up a tar cutter, didn't quite make it to Holbrook, but didn't have a full tank when I left, I guess, so yeah, heading to Holbrook now. It's not too far away, it's about 70 k's, I think, something like that, so yeah, making good progress, and the weather's really nice, so. Okay, so I've just passed through into Victoria now, so just having a lunch stop, and car's doing really well, so beautiful day, and yeah, it's all going good. Still a gas guzzler, but you know, it is what it is. It's loaded up though with a lot of stuff. I left one of the lawnmowers at the farm, so at least I've got a decent lawnmower. It's just there, and I'd have to transport it there in the future, so it's one less thing I brought back, but I needed the space anyway. So a quick stop, and now back on the road. About 50 k's out of Melbourne now, so making really good progress. Road trip's almost at an end. Back to the rat race.